If the water is polluted, will my future generation be able to drink clean water like this again?
I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty...
Hi guys, did you guys know about the Kim Kim River incidents? Let's go deeper into that.
In March 2019, Malaysia faced one of its worst environmental disasters when chemical waste was illegally dumped into the Kim Kim River in Pasir Gudang, Johor. The incident caused toxic fumes to spread across the area, forcing over 4,000 people to seek medical treatment for breathing difficulties, nausea, and fainting. Schools were closed and thousands were evacuated as a crisis escalated. The illegal dumping of hazardous waste revealed significant gaps in environmental enforcement and awareness. The river became a symbol of the devastating consequences of water pollution caused by human negligence. The Kim Kim River disaster was a painful reminder of the fragile balance between human activity and nature. But it also taught us that through awareness, innovation, and responsibility, we can heal our waters. By taking responsibility today, we can secure clean, safe water for the future. The question is, will we act before it's too late? The health of our waters is the principal measure of how we live on the land.
Water is essential for life, supporting nature and communities. But every day, tons of waste are dumped into rivers and oceans, polluting them and making the water unsafe. In Malaysia, where rivers are vital for biodiversity and daily life, water pollution is becoming a serious problem.
This documentary takes a closer look on the problem.
What's causing it, how it's affecting us, and what can we do about it?
Water pollution in Malaysia happens because of factory waste, farming and littering. Factories dump harmful chemicals into rivers. Farm-led fertilizers and pesticides flow into the water, which hurts fish and plants. Beaches are also covered with trash from people and the sea. In 2023, 60% of river waste was plastic, and tiny plastic pieces were found in fish. So this pollution harms nature, tourism, and the environment.
Water pollution arises from various sources, many of which are preventable. One major contributor is urbanization and also industrial expansion.
As city grows, untreated sewage, oils and toxic chemicals from factories are dumped into nearby rivers, overwhelming their natural ability to cleanse themselves.
Another significant source is illegal dumping. Hazardous waste, as seen in the Kim Kim River case, is often discarded improperly to avoid costs, endangering entire ecosystems and communities. In developing areas, weak enforcement and environmental laws exacerbates these problems. Farming harms rivers as fertilizers and manure cause algae growth and bacteria like E. coli to spread. Plastic waste, over 60% of river pollution in Malaysia, clogs waterways and breaks into harmful microplastic. The consequences of water pollution extend far beyond what meets the eye. For humans, the risks are both immediate and long-term. Polluted water sources spread diseases such as diarrhea, cholera, and dysentery, which are particularly deadly in rural communities without access to healthcare. In urban areas, the cost of treating contaminated water for consumption places a heavy burden on governments.
Pollution does not just hurt nature, it also threatens our health and way of life. Many communities rely on polluted rivers for drinking, bathing, and fishing, putting them in danger. Diseases like cholera and typhoid spread quickly through dirty water, especially in rural areas with limited clean water. Children and the elderly are most at risk. Nevertheless, pollution also harms ecosystems. Fish die in the oxygen-poor water caused by algae blooms from farm chemical. Coral reefs, vital for marine life, are being destroyed by toxin and sediment. If this continues, we will lose both aquatic life and the livelihoods of millions who depend on it.
Pollution affects ecosystem as well. Rivers filled with agriculture runoff cause dead zone. Areas in oceans and lakes where no life can survive due to the lack of oxygen. Fisheries collapse as species fail to thrive, disrupting food supplies for millions of people globally.
Plastic pollution is even more insidious. Microplastic have been found in seafood, drinking water, and even the air we breathe. This threatens not just marine life but also human health, as plastic carry toxic chemicals that can disrupt hormones and cause long-term health effects. Finally, the economic impact is undeniable. Tourism declines in polluted regions, fisheries lose income, and government must spend billions on cleanup operation and healthcare costs.
Water pollution is a big problem, but recycling can help. By keeping waste out of rivers and ocean, recycling reduces pollution. Urban areas in Malaysia are improving recycling, but rural areas need more support. For example, plastic, the main polluter, can be turned into useful products. Programs now encourage companies to manage waste better. Every effort counts. Cleaner water needs action from everyone, such as the governments, industries, and individuals. Polluting our waters today denies the next generation their right to clean water. What kind of future do we want? One where clean water is a privilege, or one where it is a right for all? The choice is ours. Live a polluted world or a sustainable one for future generations.
Although water pollution is a complex challenge, it's not insurmountable. Solution exists if we are willing to act collectively. One key approach is modernizing waste treatment systems. Industries must be held accountable for treating their wastewater before releasing it into rivers, with stricter enforcement and penalties for violations. Sustainable farming practices can also reduce agriculture runoff. Techniques like precision farming minimize the use of fertilizers and pesticides, while buffer strips, vegetated areas along rivers help trap pollutants before they reach waterways. Addressing plastic pollution requires global and local actions. Governments can implement bans on single-use plastic, while communities must be educated about recycling and responsible waste disposal. Innovation like turning plastic waste into construction materials offer new ways to tackle this issue. Teaching communities about the importance of clean water and how to report illegal dumping can empower citizens to become environmental stewards. The Kim Kim River crisis highlighted the role of vigilant communities in demanding accountability and driving change.
And here's the big question. Will the next generation have a clean water to rely on?
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she never had, she's showing off. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She's heading for something that she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants.